Have you ever experienced the same feeling I do every summer? Just after buying a whole tray of eggs, before I've even used half of them, the yolks start to become runny. They smell bad, sometimes leak, and there's no choice but to throw them in the trash after just a few days. On hot days, when the fridge is already full, keeping eggs fresh becomes a challenge. But few people know that there's a way to preserve eggs without needing a refrigerator. Today, I'm going to share with you 4 extremely simple, easy, cost-effective, and efficient tips for preserving eggs for an entire month, even up to 90 days, without worrying about them going bad or being wasted. Make sure to watch until the end, because the last tip might just leave you amazed. Now, let's get the eggs ready for preservation. The first method: never wash fresh eggs right after buying them from the market or supermarket. Many people worry about the dirt or chicken droppings stuck on the shell, so they have the habit of washing eggs with water before putting them in the fridge. However, few know that there is a natural keratin layer on the eggshell, a thin, almost invisible protective film that helps block bacteria from entering and reduces moisture loss. When this layer is washed away by water, the egg essentially loses its shield. Harmful bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli can easily enter through tiny pores in the shell and cause the eggs to spoil faster. Therefore, the proper way to store eggs is absolutely do not wash eggs before storing them. Keep them in their original state. Only wash eggs right before using them, so you can keep them fresh longer and ensure they are safe to eat. Next, prepare a large bowl of rice or a big rice container. Then, gently stick the eggs into the rice so that the larger end of each egg faces upward and the smaller end faces downward. Each egg should be spaced 1-2 centimeters apart. Insert each egg one by one until you finish the amount you want to preserve. Where are you watching this video from? Leave a comment and let me know. Placing the eggs with the larger end facing up is not random. This end has aerodynamic properties that help minimize contact between air and the yolk, which slows down the spoilage process. Rice is an effective natural moisture absorber due to its crisp, porous structure and good humidity absorbing ability. The dry environment created by the rice helps prevent bacteria from entering through the eggshell, slows down moisture loss, keeps the eggs fresh longer, and preserves their nutrients. After you're done, the next step is to completely cover the eggs with rice to ensure each one is gently and securely wrapped. Using this method, even in the hot and humid conditions of summer, eggs can stay fresh for 2 to 3 months. The yolks won't run or become watery. The whites remain clear and slightly cloudy, ensuring the eggs maintain their best quality. The second method: prepare a clean, small bowl and pour in about 50 to 100 milliliters of cooking oil. It's best to use regular odorless oil that you normally use, to avoid affecting the natural flavor of the eggs. You don't need to fully submerge the eggs in the oil. Simply place the egg in the bowl and gently roll it so that a thin layer of oil evenly coats the entire surface of the eggshell. This oil layer acts like an invisible protective jacket, fitting snugly into the pores on the shell, preventing harmful bacteria like E. coli or Salmonella from entering, while not completely sealing off the tiny pores on the eggshell. Thanks to this, the moisture inside the egg is retained, helping the eggs stay fresh and delicious. After coating the eggs with oil, prepare a clean tray or container. Then gently place the eggs with the large end facing up and the small end facing down, arranging them neatly so they don't break. Eggs treated this way can be stored at room temperature for 20 to 30 days, or if kept in the refrigerator, they can last 2 to 3 months. When you take the eggs out to use, you'll find the shells still dry, the yolks firm and full, and the whites clear and thick. The egg's flavor remains fresh and does not diminish when cooked. Even in conditions of high temperature and humidity, this method effectively helps prevent the eggs from spoiling. The third method: prepare a small basin, then add 2 to 3 tablespoons of salt. Pour water into the basin until it's about 2/3 full, and stir with your hand until the salt dissolves. After you have the saltwater solution, Gently place each egg into it and soak for 10 to 15 minutes. The salt water will penetrate through the pores of the egg shell, creating an antibacterial layer that blocks bacteria and helps retain moisture inside the egg. Next, prepare a tray or basket with ventilation holes. Gently lift the eggs onto the ventilated tray to air dry naturally, which helps remove the salt water remaining on the surface after soaking. You can also gently wipe the outside with a soft paper towel to remove excess salt, helping the eggs dry faster and protecting the antibacterial layer that just formed. Finally, place the tray of eggs in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated area. Avoid direct sunlight and places with high temperatures, like near the stove or windows. This method is suitable for small quantities of eggs and should be used within 10 to 20 Daltons YS. If you need to store a larger number of eggs, you should use the oil coating method or the rice storage method. The fourth method. After buying eggs, first gently wipe off any dirt or debris on the eggshell with a soft paper towel, avoiding washing with water so you don't remove the natural protective layer. Next, wrap each egg in newspaper, soft paper towels, or napkins to create a protective layer that also absorbs moisture and keeps the eggs from bumping against each other when placed in the box. Continue wrapping all the remaining eggs this way. Then, prepare a clean box or large container. Gently and carefully arrange the eggs inside, making sure they are neatly placed and won't shift around. Thanks to this storage method, eggs can stay fresh for up to 1 month without refrigeration. This is a simple, cost-effective method that's perfect for families with limited storage space. And remember the 3 most important rules for storing eggs. Don't wash eggs before storing, don't mix different types of eggs, avoid placing eggs near foods with strong odors, and never store eggs upside down. Always keep the large end facing up so the air pocket functions properly. As for white or brown eggs, their nutritional value is almost the same. The color difference comes only from the breed of the chicken and doesn't affect quality. When buying, choose fresh eggs, and don't worry too much about the shell color. So, I've shared with you 4 highly effective and easy ways to store eggs right at home. I hope these little tips I introduced today will help you save time, money, and avoid food waste. You can place the box or container in a cool, dry, shaded spot, such as a hidden corner in the house, avoiding direct sunlight and high temperatures. If you find this information helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to stay updated with interesting cooking tips and food storage tricks. Thank you for taking the time to watch and support me. See you in the next videos. Wishing you delicious and fulfilling meals with your loved ones.